Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakadash, giving double honor to the apostles of this great millstone, peace and blessings to Bush pushing his truth and sincerity in a Bible. So, brother, the Apostle Kadash coming to you again with another lesson. All right. This time I'm talking about the law. Because what? The law is not done away with. We are just not under the law, right? Because you'll hear that a lot. You know, when Yahushua or JC came back, he took the law away. But that's not true. All right, it's not true at all, right? Because that's the thing about the scriptures. If you read the scriptures, they can always tell you the truth, right? For example, right here, you got Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. He said he didn't come to destroy the law. Clean cut right there. He did not come to destroy. So the law is not done away with. The law is not burnt up. It's not destroyed. Right? That's not what he came to do. Or the prophets. Right? So people be saying, well, ain't no modern day prophets. All the prophets was in the ancient world. Well, that's not true. Because you have a little thing called reincarnation, regeneration, and also there's nothing new under the sun. So you have prophets back then. Why wouldn't you have prophets now? If the Most High deals with Israel through his prophets, that doesn't make sense for him not to have prophets here. Then kind of common sense, but everybody doesn't get it. Unless you a sincere brother listening, then I could get it. You just learning. But talking about these niggas, it ain't that they don't get it. They don't want to get it. They blind, but they okay with being blind. So the law, it's not done away with. All right. And I just wanted to go deeper into the next verse. Say, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one title shall in no wise pass from the law till it all be fulfilled. And the thing about that is, heaven and earth not gonna pass, so the law gonna always be in effect. In fact, the Lord gonna put the law in our inward parts, right? This is Galatians. Get 3 and 23. All right, this is Galatians 3 and 23. It says, but before faith came, we were kept under the law, shut up until the faith which should afterwards be revealed. All right, so the law. So, all right, before, of course, you always have faith, but the nation of Israel, before you had like grace and things like that, we were directly under the law 24/7. You know what I mean? And that's how we keep our duty, right? It's keeping the law. If you got faith, your works should show. Because if you don't got, faith without works is dead. You could have faith, but if you got faith, your works gonna follow, right? Right? Like literally, like it's just gonna show. It's one of those things where if you got a game on Friday and you practice all week, it's gonna show whether you was practicing or not. Right? Well, this is Romans chapter 3, verse 31. It says, do we then make void the law through faith? Yahweh forbid. Yea, we establish the law. All right, so what he's saying is, so now that we got faith, he asking like, so since we going off of faith now, Do we just get rid of the law? And he said, Lord forbid. We gon' go harder on the law. Just because we not under it don't mean, or he didn't say go hard on it. It's like it, but he didn't say, oh yeah, just throw the law away. No. What he was saying was, yes, we under grace. Yes, we gonna get saved through faith. But we gonna keep the law, because the word established, if I do a quick lookup, it say set up, prove. All right, so he said we gonna set up the law, right? We're gonna set it up. We gonna push it out through the four corners of the earth, because when you got faith, you understand keeping the laws. It's gonna boost your faith. It's also gonna put you on the good side of the Lord. You have faith that keeping the law is gonna help you be saved, help you stay on the Lord's good side. That's where the faith come in. Because there's plenty of niggas that keep the law and they don't have no faith. There's plenty of people, see, that got fake faith and don't keep the laws. Right? This is, let's see, we're going to get Malachi. This Malachi 3:6. For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Right? So the Lord, he don't change. That's how it goes. So if the law was good enough back then, it's good enough now. And that's what it is. If it was good enough then, it's good enough now. We don't need to add or take away. Not from the Ten Commandments, not from the books of law, none of that. You don't take away. Scriptures even talking about that. Those who take away, they name shall be taken out of the book of life. Right? I'm gonna probably I'm gonna grab a couple more. I ain't ending it off with this one though. It says, this is Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keepeth it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. All right, so you leave the law, you enter into death, you dry bones. Right? According to Ezekiel 33, if I'm not mistaken, you a dry bone. But when you come back to the law, which is coming back to the Lord, that's when you start living again. And if you even want to think about it, the books of law are the first 5 books. So the beginning of the Bible is the law. You gotta learn the law first. Or the Lord's name first, but one of the first things you gotta learn is the law so you can have an understanding. Or if you read all the other stories, you're gonna be on some, what they do wrong because you don't know the law. This Proverbs 28:7. Whoso keepeth the law is a wise son, but he that is a companion of riotous men shameth his father. All right, so if you keep the law, you wise. Why you wise? Because you choosing life, you choosing to live, you choosing the Most High, you choosing to do good. All right, but when you don't, riotous men, they shame if they father. Bringing shame to your house, That's not a good thing. That's like being a disgrace, being an outcast, an abomination in so many words, because the Lord don't find happiness in that. You going against the Lord saying you don't want the law. That's an excuse to do what you, to be in that doest thou will spirit. That's what that is. Saying the law done away with. That's the Israelite version of doest thou will. All right, but I'm gonna end it with this. This John 14:15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. So hey, there you go right there. They always say the New Testament. The New Testament just said it. John 14:15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. And with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekal Kadash, giving double honor to the Apostle Elders Great Millstone, peace and blessings to brothers pushing this truth and sincerity and a Bible bull.